Hey everyone, I hope you're all doing okay. Welcome back to the Might and Magic 6 Completionist Run. In this episode, we are going to be going into Castle Darkmoor. We're going to be trying to find Memory Crystal Delta. We also have another quest, a side quest, one of our last two side quests, to find and destroy the Book of Liches. So we've got quite a bit to do. It's all gonna happen in this castle. Before we talk about the castle itself, let's talk about the outside of this castle. Specifically, I want to move a bit farther back so we have a good... Okay, somebody seems to be coming towards us. A harpy hag with a death wish. Okay. Now that we once again have a moment of peace, let's return to what I was going to talk about. Let's talk about... Oh, okay, I fell a bit off. Let's talk about the approach to Castle Darkmoor on foot. Now, this might seem like a minor thing, but I thought it's pretty cool because this is something that I didn't know until this completionist run that I'm doing right now, because I have literally never walked up this path in an attempt to get to... Oh my god, what are you guys doing? Should have killed these guys last time, but you know what? Sure, let's get rid of them right now. What I was gonna say was, I have, in all the time that I played this game before, literally never walked up this path to get to Castle Darkmoor. Every time, including from the first time I beat the game, I've always ignored Castle Darkmoor until a quest sent me there or something, and by the time I needed to go there, I always had the fly spell. So I would always just, you know, lift off the ground and fly straight there. And I didn't even notice that there was a footpath. But it makes sense that there's a footpath as well, because it is a castle, right? And castles do need to be accessible by foot. But here's the problem. You get here, and there's what appears to be just a chasm, like... somebody forgot to build a bridge in between these two paths. You're like, huh, what do I do? Well, there's a few things you could do. You could jump across. You could fly, obviously. You could do that thing where you shimmy up the side of a mountain, which I had to do a couple of times early on in the series. But there is actually another trick to this. It's that if you click on this tree, I want to get the thing in view. If you click on this tree, a bridge materializes, and you can simply walk across. I never knew that this was a thing until I was doing my research for this playthrough. If you click on it again, the bridge disappears. Now, obviously, the question you might have is the bridge there the whole time, and clicking on the tree simply makes it visible? Or does clicking on the tree cause the bridge to materialize, and when it's not there, it simply does not exist? Well, an easy way to test is to have the bridge not be visible and try and walk across and see what happens. So let's do this. For science. As you can see, what happens is... I mean, it's a little bit janky because we don't know exactly what we're walking on. As you can see, the bridge is indeed there, and you can simply walk across it. It's invisible, but it's there. I guess it's like Wonder Woman's jet, something like that. Anyway, with that done, we're just gonna go straight in. Now, this is one of the 4 dungeons that I referred to as the endgame dungeons. The ones where the memory crystals are, the Supreme Temple of Ba, Castle Alamos, Castle Darkmoor, and Castle Creekspire. I've been calling them the endgame dungeons just, I guess, for purposes of convenience, just as a way to classify these 4 things. But that doesn't mean that the game will end after we beat them. No, there's still gonna be quite a bit to do, and in fact, some pretty tough additional dungeons beyond these 4. Now, it appears that a Day of Protection expired, so I'm gonna cast it again. Although, as you'll see, casting spells in this dungeon is not gonna be too beneficial for us. You might be able to recognize from the sound effects what the enemies are that we're about to face. But before I go in, I wanted to finish my thought about what exactly constitutes the end game for this game. The way I see it is that completing these 4 dungeons would put us into the end game. So you can think of this as the beginning of the end. But the beginning of the end strictly for the story. We do have a few other things we need to do. Chiefly, okay, they can target us with spells. Even if they can't see us, and as you saw, all they need to do is target a single person with a spell to completely cancel all of our Day of Protection buffs, which is so obnoxious. The enemies, of course, that I'm referring to are the Flying Eye enemies. Like, I don't know who thought it was a good idea to give them that special ability. Or to give them that special ability and then code it in such a janky way, meaning they're targeting one character at a time, but, you know, erasing buffs that apply to the entire party. That is absurd. Anyway, that derailed my train of thought a little bit. Let me finish my thought, is that we do have other things to do beyond simply completing the main quest. Chiefly, we haven't yet done anything with the circus. We haven't yet done anything with the arena. Now, I'm gonna have one video dedicated entirely to the circus. And for arena combat, it'll be... Are you serious right now? Like, are you actually kidding me? For arena combat, it'll be more of an ongoing thing. It almost isn't even worth it to cast any strong spells, because you're just gonna be constantly robbed of your buffs for no good reason. So let's just go through this dungeon and see what we can do. Where even are these people? Okay, what's this? Magical brew. Let's just give it to Roderick. I don't remember whose turn it was. There's one of them. Okay, this is the worst part is when they cancel out Wizard Eye, which happens literally every time they target anyone. Oh man, like, if you play with the Greyface patch or any of the unofficial patches, one question I have for you is whether any of the patches fixes this. In my opinion, spells that apply to the whole party should not be undone by an enemy special ability that is targeting one character at a time. Come on. Am I seriously gonna have to cast Awaken? Okay, let's just do this. Alright. See, the reason you can tell it's targeting one character at a time is because these guys still have their personal buffs active. The ones from hour of power, only his buffs disappeared, but along with it, all of the active party buffs. So irritating. There's something special about this part of the dungeon, but okay, I am gonna have to figure out how to kill these eyes before I do anything further with this dungeon. The other irritating thing is they have become hostile well before we got a chance to reach where they are. Here's one of them that we're just gonna... Oh god, this is... Alright, alright, let's get it together. I'm gonna be so glad once... Oh, you piece of garbage. One thing, I have tried hard to avoid in this, playthrough so far is to avoid, using curse words, but this dungeon is going to put that ambition of mine to the test, because man, I am fighting the urge to let loose all kinds of horrible obscenities, and oh my god, what is going on? I have no idea where the attacks are coming from. Who thought it was a good idea to design enemies like that? Please identify yourself so that you can be promptly sent to jail and banned from making video games ever again. I'm only casting this because something did a lot of very quick elemental damage to us, which brought Serena's health way down. Oh my god, are you kidding me right now with this? Even knowing beforehand how irritating it is doesn't help prepare you for just what a disaster. Oh my god, are you serious right now? Alright. Here's what we're gonna do. We are going to do this. Dragon Breath. Okay, we're gonna Dragon Breath all the way. Okay. Let me just make sure everyone's experience is still good. So being asleep will not rob you of the experience that you would have gotten. It's only if you're unconscious, I believe. I'm gonna carry on doing this. I'm gonna carry on casting Dragon Breath. Just killing them as rapidly as I can. Let's cast Lloyd's Beacon here. I need to refresh all of these beacons. I'll do it eventually. Okay, now where... Somebody needs to cast Wizard Eye. So I know where enemies are. Okay. Now who hit us? So there are two problems with this. Number one, Wizard Eye keeps getting nullified. Number two, some of these enemies can fly, so it's possible that some of them are above us. Ah, you piece of garbage. Okay, let's do this again. Another Dragon Breath would have been better against that group of enemies, and I don't think you can cast it again. But what you can do, Alexis, is
Yes.
cast Fireball. This is a way to do good area of effect damage. Okay, yep. We're going insane. It was bound to happen. And you need to do more than
Yes,
10
you
damage
got it.
per fireball. This is not... This is not cutting it. What are you... Oh my god, this is... What are you... It's... I have no idea how the targeting works in this game. So... If you're the type of person who gets, you know, a kind of guilty pleasure from watching people play games and be frustrated over and over again by the horrible stuff that's happening to them in this game, then I think you're gonna enjoy this episode a lot. Because I am going to be... My patience is going to be severely tested. How are you still alive, my friend? Let's cast another power cure. Why? Oh, see, that's the problem. Our spells, which should be doing 70 damage, are doing like 3 damage or 4 damage. That was better. Okay, come on. Come on. Okay, okay. Okay, let's just... Let's get it together. We're gonna have to cast Shared Life. Oh, Shared Life doesn't... It's such a load of malarkey that Shared Life doesn't apply to people who are currently asleep. Oh my god. Okay, let's cast Shared Life again. Okay. Let's just get as many of these guys dead as we can. And then you'll portal away. Oh god, come on. Just target people properly. Alright. There are a couple more that we can kill. That guy, and where else are there enemies? Somewhere there? Alright, let's reposition and see, are they above us? Look at how far back we can go and how far up we can see. Let's cast Jump, actually, to... Oh, we can't actually reach it. But maybe if we give ourselves some extra height? Aha, oh, almost. Almost, but oh, look at that. Look at what is coming our way. Let's try this again. Oh, they're only ogres. That's fine.
Oops.
They may be only ogres, but we are... also in pretty bad shape. But fortunately, we can shoot them down because they don't have the guts to jump down like we did. Fortunately, in the vanilla version of the game, falling down indoors will not give you falling damage. Alright. Also, I'm so glad, once again, that turn-based mode is fine, at least for now. Let's get a heal, and then let's go back. Let's go back and
Can we assist you?
bash our heads against that wall some more. Does that sound good to you? Well, it probably doesn't, but got bad news for you. We're gonna have to do it anyway, and once again I'm going through the rather futile exercise of casting buffs that are gonna be immediately taken away, but we might as well have these spells active for a few minutes. Okay, now, are you serious right now? Okay. How are we gonna get to that side? Look at how quickly all of our spells went away. How are we going to get to that side? Is the question that I have. Let's stay on this side. Let's cast Day of Protection again, and let's cast Awaken. Okay, everything's good for now. Well, let's just go this way and see what garbage we find. Okay, I think Liches also have this terrible ability. I wonder if any of these guys do anything else, like unnatural aging. It doesn't seem like anybody does that. So at least... should I be looting useless crystal? Useless crystal. Hooray. What's this? Does this just end? It's possible that it just ends. I'm clicking all over and nothing is turning up. If we need to, we can come back. Once all the enemies are dead, I will of course be allowing myself to look at a map. Or once we've exhausted all of the obvious avenues for progress. After that. Oh my god. Alright, so... excuse me? Oh, that was just a thing. Okay, are we going towards... I think we're going towards the bad place where all of these guys were congregating. Like seriously, whoever designed these enemies and this dungeon, I bet it was the same person. I can sense the same malevolence, the same loathing for their fellow humans emanating from both that enemy type and this dungeon. Whoever did that should be like on the FBI's most wanted list, because it is. You can't just do something like this and get away with it. Okay, why did I even do that? Because I'm an idiot. I mean, that much was pretty obvious. Oh, I just want to get out there so I can kill these guys, because they're going to be constantly getting rid of my buffs from locations that they shouldn't be able to. Because we can't even see them right now. That's the annoying part. We can't engage in... One thing we could do, I guess. If we set Ring of Fire as our quick spell.
Okay.
We could do this. But that's only targeting the Ogre Raiders. I think because of the and one of them's running away. That's just great. Okay, now we're close to the flying guys. Because of their AI, it's harder to. One of them's. Where do you think you're going, huh? Come back here. Maddening guy. I will kill them like this. don't think I won't. I'm gonna save my game just to make sure that there isn't any funny business with them fleeing the scene. I'll even go into turn-based mode. Just to further restrict their motion. Because every one of these eyes that we can kill is a victory in my book, and there should be another enemy there. Is it something that's immune to fire? Is it some nonsense like that? Okay, let's do the same thing like this? Okay. Okay, yeah, let's do it like this. Come on. Okay, another one down. Alright. Where the hell did you come from? Okay. Let's save the game again. Okay. This person... Okay.
Oops.
I just want to be in a position where we have clear shots at him.
Oops.
Some of our shots are going into the wall in front of us, which is why I'm hesitant to start casting. Well, let's cast... Let's see, are you... Well, you're obviously not going to be affected by shots that don't even hit you, but let's cast Flying Fist. Of course, you're immune to that. Let's hit you with an... wrong spell, I meant to cast Incinerate. Let's try Psychic Shock. Of course you're immune to that. Let's cast Lightning Bolt, because I know you're not immune to that. Let's cast another one. I just want to take you down quickly. Alright, let's cast... I think they're immune to fire. I think that was why... Oh my god, are you serious? Where is that? Oh my god.
Oops.
This dungeon is the true final boss of this game. If you can get through this dungeon, you've won. Because there is nothing else the game could possibly do that compares to the sheer nonsense and garbage. Not just the enemies, but again, it's another Hall of the Fire Lord situation. Just a needlessly... irritatingly long... just almost undecipherable map that just gets worse and worse the more of it you explore, because it's just one floor layered on top of another in a way that no normal human making a map would ever think to draw. Alright, let's go back and get some more healing, because I mean, we don't need healing that badly, but I'm just...
Can we assist you?
taking a break from that dungeon.
Be with
And
you.
an in-game break. Alright, no, you are the one with the beacon. So let's go back. Maybe now our buffs will last. Excuse me, who's hitting me? Excuse me? Oh, okay. Okay. See, the thing is, all it would take... Maybe this is gonna cause the shot to go... I can't jump in turn-based mode. I'm gonna skip Serena's turn, and I'm going to cast Dragon's Breath. Come on, alright. I'm gonna skip your turn. Skip your turn. Okay, I'm gonna try something.
Yes.
I'm gonna... If I can pull this off, this is gonna be possibly the most impressive thing I'll ever do in this entire Let's Play. I'm gonna take turn-based mode off, then jump, and then cast my quick spell, and hope that this Dragon's Breath lands on one of those guys, and then after landing, does the kind of damage that I want to do, alright? 3, 2, 1. I get another chance to do it, but it's not working the way I wanted to, because it doesn't seem like jumping makes a difference. They're hitting me, or this guy has come inside somehow. But I'm having a lot of trouble hitting them. Alright. Well, at least another one's dead. And the reason we killed it is because we... I guess... without really even trying to trick it into coming inside, where we could target it with greater ease. Alright, let's go up here. Because let's remember there was a thing up here. This is a sign. Let's save our game. The Crimson Embers will lead the way. Sure. In all of this frustration, I've totally lost track of my... You know, the puzzle-solving aspect of my mind has taken a total backseat. Alright. Maybe now something will have appeared on this weird tunnel situation. No? No, it doesn't look like it. We have a green indicator, so it looks like we're safe here. Let's remove some fear to get rid of those goofy expressions on your face. Let's also cast some Day of the Gods. Why not? Alright. Let's try and make some sense out of this map. Oh boy. Somehow we need to reach the northern part. We also need to figure out where this enemy is. Maybe instead of trying to find a normal path, let's just go into game break mode and just go like this. Alright, no doubt there are going to be other enemies in this room. Oh my god, are you... At least they're only liches. Where was the other one? Seriously. What is this? Okay. And there are more of you. Okay. Okay. Someone else is trying to shoot at me. It's some. Oh my god, what? Where is this enemy? Is it above me? I mean, it must be, right? Whatever, let's go back, take some more trap damage for no reason. Let's go this way. What's this way? Well... Okay, maybe... this is some progress on this area? Okay, there was definitely an enemy glitching through the ceiling. Fuck off, dude. Okay, well, that's how long I lasted without swearing. And honestly, I don't think I can be blamed. Where is this enemy? It can't even be damaged by... Okay, here's another deck of fate. We'll... Now that we have two, we can do something. Where is this person? Is he or she up here? Are they gonna be... Well...
Alright, we got him.
Let's kill these guys while they are helpless. Alright, let me look down. Or we're doing some damage to that terrible eye.
Yes, we got him.
Oops. Oops.
Where...
Alright, we got him.
Yeah, I'm afraid the quality of my commentary is not going to be, this... How? I was just there! Where were you when I was there? Where were you when I was in here? Well, you're dead now.
That was two.
So I hope you're pleased. Alright. I don't even remember who I was giving magic to. Must be you. And who was I giving fire to? Sure, I'll give some to you. All right. All right.
Got him.
Ogres, I could fight all day. Let's take a look at our experience. How far are we from... Ooh, we're almost actually at the next level. Alright, that's good. Alright. More crystals that are useless. Maybe I'm remembering things wrong and you don't actually get gems from these. Although, I swear I thought that you... Well, I guess sometimes you do get gems. And you know, gems are such a rare thing that I'm not even gonna sell them. I'm gonna keep them in Roderick's inventory, at least one of each type that I find. Okay. Is it random, or are some scripted to be gems and some aren't? I guess we'll find out when Snurgle's Caverns reset. There's an enemy, or there are enemies kind of near, but not that near. If we walk this way... Oh, they're probably in this giant area. How are we gonna access that? Well, probably through here, if I had to guess. Alright. Alright, let's throw caution to the wind and run straight through. Periodically checking. Let's actually set a new beacon in here. Alright. Another door. We can go left, we can go right. Okay. I see that Greater Lich.
Alright, we got him. Oh!
God, man, that was good.
Alright. Let's then turn around and go this way. Excuse me? Who were you? I didn't get a chance to... Okay. Now, what is the deal with this room? It looks suspicious, almost like it's an elevator shaft. Let's test that hypothesis. Oh, no. Well, no. Obviously, it's not that. Is there any point to it? Maybe. We'll possibly come back to it. In the meantime, let's give Alexis some counseling about whatever phobia she's currently dealing with. And let's continue. Alright, what was I doing? Sure, I guess we can go up here. What's up here? I hear you ask. Well, let's find out. No doubt, it's a bunch of nonsense and a bunch of garbage. So far, seems ominously quiet. Those are the empty cauldrons that we drank out of earlier. We might be coming towards areas that we've already been in, because this looks extremely familiar. Okay. Now, how am I gonna get into this is the question. That is indeed the question. Before I do anything with this thing, I'm gonna try and find some way. If only this map was readable. Like, how do you make any sense of this? The answer is you can't. You just can't. So I'm gonna go back around this thing. Gonna see if this leads us into that other area. Or maybe there's a door in this big area that I missed. That's also a possibility. Maybe. But I've gone all the way around. Let me save, because if I try to go... My. I was saying, can I simply jump through? Okay. This is, I'm not gonna lie, pretty obnoxious. Oh. There. Oh my god. There are parts of the main map that we haven't been in yet. Alright, I'm annoyed enough that I'm just gonna cast another beacon at the floor. It's below this thing, and what does this do? The way has been cleared. Now, what way are we talking about? Who even knows? Again, not a particularly well designed puzzle area. Kill this thing, because I think that might have explored the part of the map that previously was not explored in this part. Another deck of fate. That's good. Okay. What I'm trying to find is like this part of the map that was marked as special. And maybe we can do something with that now? Excuse me, what? What do I... Oh, like, seriously, this, whoever made this, I mean, they knew full well what they were doing. Don't get it twisted. This isn't just some accident, like someone, was trying to make a fun, engaging dungeon and it didn't work out. Trust me, whoever designed this knew full well the crimes against humanity that they were committing. Okay, maybe if I jump, which of course is not gonna give me enough height. Traps are gonna hit me in the face. Okay, maybe I'm gonna jump up here, and that should give me something, right? Okay, now I am back here. Now, what has this done for me? Which floor is this teal thing on? Not gonna put this video on pause. That's another executive decision that I'm making. It'll be 4.5 hours long. You're just gonna have to deal with it. Because I want you to have some sense of just what a struggle this place is. And if you're an honorable person, you won't skip ahead and you won't fast forward. You will go through exactly what I went through. Okay, this is just taking us further away. It's possible that I don't even need to go back to this thing. Oh my god. You know what? It would be simpler at this point to just recall my beacon I didn't mean to set a new beacon, but you know what, that's okay. What I was gonna say was, it would be simpler to recall my Mire of the Damned beacon and to go back in from the outside. Because I think that special thing in the wall is going to be easier to find once we're coming in from the entrance. Again, though, we are going to have to make sense of this map. Okay. Okay, is that all it does? All it does is it generates a trap? Well, if we look down, it says door, but the only thing clicking on it seems to do is it causes a trap to trigger. Maybe I'm missing something, but so far it doesn't seem like it. The other thing I wanted to check was maybe now something has happened with this. No, of course not. Okay. Let's go back. It said the way has opened when we clicked on that red thing. So maybe... maybe, just maybe, there will be something that will lead us towards some kind of progress. Okay, don't want to fall down, I don't think. Want to go here, and I think rather than falling down, let's walk along. Let's walk along, because that'll give us a chance to maybe see things that otherwise we would have missed. If we go this way, what does that do for us? There's the same stuff that we unlocked. Maybe now there's gonna be some point to this long thing. Previously, wasn't it just ending? Or... no, it gave us a... I guess a shortcut or a secret door of some kind. So there is really no point to that. What? What else is there? It was this long thing that previously it seemed that there was no point to. Come here and it seems there's still no point to it. Alright, I'm gonna give it a few more minutes before I start looking up walkthroughs. Oh, and haste was almost about to expire, so good thing I caught that. You know what? I give up. I'm looking it up. If I can find my phone, which I seem to have dropped somewhere. Alright. Alright, I've given this awful dungeon way more respect than it deserves. A bit of a video was still playing on my phone. Alright. Opening up the map now, okay. What do we have here? Well, first of all, I've got to go to the Mire of the Damned, because that's where this dungeon is located, and I'm just going to see. Alright. Castle Darkmoor. Where are the annotations? Number 1. Excuse me, what? I've done both of these things. So, it says there's a switch here, which I assume it's talking about the plaque. And then the switch itself is this thing, which I clicked on both of these things, right? And it's saying the rest of the progress is made once you're in this area, but what takes you to that area? Is there something on the ground that I'm missing? Oh, okay. Now it's opened it. See, that was a... It was not clear what the game meant. Now we have a bunch of nonsense to deal with. Alright, let's cast... Yep, Dragon Breath. Yeah. Sounds good. And how are they... They're definitely focusing Serena down. We can cast one more Dragon's Breath. Before we do that, let's fight these guys normally. If there aren't any maddening eyes, I think I'll fight those groups of enemies normally. Alright. This group definitely needs a Dragon's Breath in the face. Alright, alright. Now, let's set a new beacon. And, let's... Excuse me, yeah, let's go back to New Sarpagal.
Can we assist you? Luck be with you.
Alright. See, what would have been good puzzle design, and this is what games usually do, is when they open a door, you are given an indication of where that door is. So, for instance, rather than just a cryptic message saying the way is clear, like what way are you talking about? What games would do, especially if you're limited to doing it in a kind of text-based way, something like you hear a rumbling to the east, or whatever the direction was that caused the door to open, kind of guiding the player without giving it away. Because if you make it too irritating, like, what does it mean the way is... Like, who is saying those words, that the way is clear? Obviously nobody's saying that, it's just an acknowledgement message. So why not make the acknowledgement message something that is actually meaningful? Alright. before I do anything with that, we have to clear the outside. Well, we don't have to, but it is a personal objective of mine to fully clear the entire map, and this group definitely needs a dragon's breath in the face.
Yeah.
Oh, what? Why did you do damage to so few enemies there? Was one of them out of range?
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? Only cast Torchlight for now because I want to save your spells for casting Dragon Breath. Alright. Okay, better. Are there more of them? Of course there are. Turtle Eyes and Flying Eyes, we can handle these guys. In fact, I'll even cast a Day of the Gods. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Okay. Roderick has lost his mind. Frankly, I don't blame him. You're afraid and you're also gonna be weak. Yep. Just pile on the status effects. Why not? Why not? Alright. I think these are gonna be the last few groups of this enemy type. I was gonna say might have been the last group, but of course, in something this big, there are obviously gonna be lots of them. So what we're gonna do is, oh, you guys, I think we're gonna, if we maybe, okay, if they're only Flying Eyes, we can just shoot them down. Without, excuse me, both of our guys. Okay, I actually don't know what happens if everyone in the party falls asleep. Like, if that counts as a game over or not. Alright. Carrying on. Now, this group, I also don't think has any maddening eyes among it. Or in it. Okay. Okay. Alright, I'm slowly regaining my composure after the garbage that we went through. These guys are annoying enough that I'm gonna switch to Fireball. Just to get some... Of course, oh no, these guys are immune to fire. Right. Like, for no reason, just make the mid-tier enemy immune to your most common damage type. Because that seems fair. Alright. Let's cure some fear on you. Alright. There is a maddening eye in that group, so gonna... skip your turn. Dragon Breath is still your spell. Okay, Alexis is crazy now. Alright. And remove weakness. And let's cast Wizard Eye. We are nearing the end of this crazy outer cavern region. Okay, this group does not have any maddening eyes in it. But two groups seem to be targeting us. One is targeting us from a range where they can't be targeted, which is so stupid. Okay. Okay.
All right, we got him.
Okay. Okay. That's... We're almost through it. So let's just maintain our composure for just a few more minutes until these guys are dealt with. Then we'll go to town, we'll get some healing at the temple, and we'll come back and we'll fight the less annoying enemies. Okay. You can see how slow it is with ranged enemies as well. So that bit of annoyance is also compounding the just the sheer grind that you have to go through. Trying to clear this dungeon. Right, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna... Alright, we're gonna just skip your turn. Oh my god, Zoltan! Are you gonna... Are you paralyzed? Like, why aren't you acting? Excuse me? Like, what is going on? Like, what? Why did it take you so long? You have haste, and you have your other buffs active. You have a... Alright, I'm out. I'm done. I'm going back to town. Let me first make sure that I have my proper beacon. I'm just gonna set it here just in case.
Can we assist you?
Seriously, early on, you know, I was full of praise for this game, and it is a good game.
Be with
But
you.
let's not mince words. Let's not let childhood nostalgia cloud our judgment. Let's speak plainly. This is a bad dungeon that should never have made it through past the editing process. It took multiple levels of institutional failure to allow this abomination to be released to an unsuspecting general public. Obviously, the person who designed it, we know, like, he's a criminal who hates his fellow, his entire species. He wants them to suffer. We know that, like, that guy, we can set him aside, but what about the editors of the game? What about everyone else involved in this process? Surely they bear some responsibility for this too. Alright, now let's hopefully get... some of them are out of range, annoyingly. Okay, let's try this again. Think we made some progress there. Let's go a bit closer and Are you serious right now? Okay. Okay. Zoltan, are you gonna actually do something one of these days? Like, the turn system is odd. It almost seems like if he's been put to sleep, he loses his buffs that he should be having for recovery rate. I don't even know what that went towards. But it's possible that it went against the wrong target. Because you keep... I want you to cast Dragon's Breath against this guy. That's good. You had to do that. Piece of... now our arrows are going the wrong way. Piece of garbage. There are more maddening eyes. I'm just gonna go straight back to town and get Zoltan his spell points back. Wow.
Can we assist you? Luck be with you.
Okay. It's pointless doing this because we really need to just... to kill the last few of these eyes. And then... just... Okay. Let's do it like... Okay, let's wait for Zoltan to recover another good hit against this collection of enemies. Alright, let's wait for Zoltan to recover. Alright. Okay, at least it killed something. I don't want your Dragon Breath to go against that single enemy though. So I'll cast it there. Now we're getting somewhere. Alright, now that guy has gone down, and this might be the last stand for these guys. Okay. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Lovely. Lovely. We have killed all of these guys. What do we get for it? Nothing. Nothing. You don't get anything. There's no point to going here. There's nothing interesting in these caverns aside from a deck of fate, which we've already found 3 of. Yeah, there's really no point to even doing this. Was there a deck of fate lying on the ground on the other end? I guess we can walk all the way there. This video's been long enough, but let's make it even longer. And then after that, we will see what's inside this central area. There's the ramp Well, I mean, at least it's wheelchair accessible, is what I'll say. You know, that's the highest compliment that I'm prepared to pay this dungeon. We can get some pointless bits of loot from searching those trash heaps, which I'm not even going to bother with. Okay. Yeah, it's a lovely thing to do, to put special items on the ground which you would never notice. Oh, we haven't even been here, is the answer to my question about whether there's something over here. And the answer is, of course there are things here. We haven't been here at all. So we'll kill these guys. Oh my god, just shut up, dude. Alright. We'll set a new beacon. And we'll go back to town. Because we do need our Dragon's Breath against these guys. Gonna have to cast our buffs again as well.
Can we assist you? Luck be with you.
Okay, well now what? Alright. 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 Here's how we're gonna do this. Save. This should go against the central enemy. And that was a direct hit. Took them all out. Which is what I like to see. Now this might finally be the last couple of these guys. Okay. Well, we still don't have a green indicator, but I think in this case it's because do you need perception? Oh, you need perception to make crystals into gems. I'm an idiot. Alright, hang on. We're gonna go back. That's I knew there was something odd about the fact that we weren't seeing any gemstones from these things. And I feel a little silly that I didn't think to try it as a perception check, because that's how it works with the, you know, the garbage piles and the skull piles. Okay. Well, I feel dumb, but at least I've learned, or perhaps relearned, something new. It's possible that I knew this and simply forgot. So where else were there gemstones? They were in Snurgle's Caverns. There were a few in Garrick's Forge. And I don't know where else. But yes, now that I understand how this works, we're gonna be hopefully getting something interesting. Yep, okay, so the ones that say useless crystals are ones that you can't do anything with, but the ones that Let me find one. Like, so the ones that don't say useless crystal, it means you failed your perception check. And if you click on them with someone who has perception, it will give you something. So let's arrange these in order of value. $2,200, $1,200. Alright, that's what we have so far. Okay. Okay, with that little detour out of the way, let's try and do something about the actual puzzle of this game, why don't we? The puzzle of this dungeon, rather. Remember, there are 2 quests we need to finish. We need to find Memory Crystal Delta. We also need to destroy the Book of Liches. Hopefully, the path towards both of those objectives will become apparent as we explore this part of the dungeon. Here is a terrifying chamber full of liches and more eyes. Oh my god. I thought we were going to be done with you guys. What I'm going to do is, I'm actually going to... Probably ill-advised, but I'm going to do some... I'm going to do some Rambo action against these guys. Okay, terrible eyes. We're going to be targeting large groups of enemies just to thin out this herd. So I think that's a good target right there. Okay, okay, liches are immune to Dragon's Breath. Good to know. Good to know. I don't think liches are immune to Fireball, though. No, they're not. Okay. But these guys are immune to fire. How are you still alive? Oh my god. Alright, let's... Yeah, let's set Fireball and... Oh my god. Our resistances have been cancelled. Like, right, there's just no, and for no apparent reason, the game decided that that fireball hit the wall that wasn't even in sight.
Good as new.
At least we don't have to worry about repairing anymore. Or we don't have to worry about dragging things into Serena's inventory.
Luck be with you.
Alright. Once again, Day of Protection. Hour of Power. Take us back. Oh, and now that we've triggered these enemies, they are probably going to start doing their attacks from a distance. They're gonna start cancelling our spell effects. Alright. I'm gonna cast Power. Day of the Gods, rather. I'm gonna set a new beacon here. Alright. And this is that room once again with all the liches. It's the best way to deal with these. well, first of all, these guys just need to all die. Okay, now that we've taken them down, we have a moment of peace. And let's take out these guys. Are you serious right now? Okay. Now, let's fight against the liches the way we intended. Cast their protection. Cure her insanity. And as for the cure weakness as well. The rest we're going to be using fireballs. Alright, now you can cast Hour of Power. You got Fireball as well. These guys we're gonna have to use something else against them. These guys are starting to peek out. So, that was good. Now, I need Zoltan to... I really need Zoltan to... All you did was cast a fireball. You shouldn't be taking this long. Alright. I need you to hit this guy. That was good. Now we can just shoot down this dude. Alright, alright. So far, so good. Are there more maddening eyes? Doesn't look like it. Okay. There are power liches. That's not good. Hate the way they focus Serena down. That is so rude. Alright, let's cast Shared Life. Carry on doing whatever area of effect damage that we can. Okay. Was it a power lich that did that, or was it an eye? Okay, let's... Alright, you need to please stop doing what you're doing. Okay. Now let's cast their protection again. Let's cast Remove Fear. And let's set another beacon. Oh boy. Okay, yeah, this room will just constantly throw fireballs at you like a jerk. Alright. Cast Hour of Power again. Let's get
Can we assist you?
some mana recovery.
Luck be with you.
Okay. Okay. Let's also wait for you to cast Day of the Gods. Now let's go back. Alright. Okay, what is the point of this stuff? Okay. It goes that way. Is this a door? No, it's just a... It's just a thing. At least... At least... That's what it seems to be. So, I think... There's another situation here where we're gonna have to come back here and hit that thing to open something else. But before we do that, let's just get this area explored. Because what we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to go up that ramp again. Excuse me, what? Excuse me? A secret door that takes me to what? I don't even know. So much stuff in here, and most of it seems pointless. There aren't any interesting rooms along the way. It's just weird architecture, and that's all it is. Like, seriously, the only purpose to this dungeon seems to be to frustrate and annoy people. I can't think of anything else that could have been the objective. Oh my god, what even... Like, again, look at the section of the map we're in. Is it explored? I have no idea. All I know is I'm getting a green indicator, which means there are no enemies. But does that mean, that okay. Where would enemies be in this part of the map? Probably in this area, if I had to guess, because it's yellow, but we are still able to rest. So let's see what we can find. Here, maybe we've got to go down, possibly. What? What? Excuse me, what? Alright, let's forget about this thing for a while. Let's try and figure out how to get into
Not here.
some of these places that very obviously have things in them. I'm giving up, and I'm just going to look at the map. Okay. So, where am I? Okay, so on the right side, there's a whole thing that I haven't been in. And where would we access it? Maybe, okay, some more stuff has opened up here. What? What do I do with this? Okay, so there are stairs. And this goes where? Okay, here's something. Here is something.
Yes, we got it.
And we went through all that for what? Rejuvenation potions would have been nice to have back when we were still looking for those. Oh, poisoned, of course. Would have been nice to have back when we were still stockpiling those, but nothing too interesting to us at this point. Alright, now there's... Okay. Okay. Again, they got rid of our spells. Like jerks. Okay, what is... Okay, this is... This is just awful. These power liches are giving us decent amounts of experience, which is one of the only good things I can say about this place. Okay. Let's go up here.
Gotta know.
Ogres we're fine with. You can just... Don't even need to go into turn-based mode.
Yes, we got it.
Now, wasn't there another room over here that we were having trouble finding? Or was... Oh yeah, there was something in here. The southern end. Anything in the bone cage? Nope. Doesn't look like it. This one? No, doesn't look like it. Okay, there was something in the south. Now, how do I get there? Oh my god. What is this place? Yeah, okay. Let's go to the south and maybe... How do I... Get... Okay. Okay, let's see. This might be the correct pathway. Okay, that has put us here, and there's a ramp going up, which is also good. What's down here? Nothing, it seems like. There's like an indentation on the ground, but it doesn't seem like it does anything. But there's a ramp leading up. Let's walk up there, see what we find. There's a sign. The crimson numbers will lead the way. We hit that. Okay, this was something we needed to do in order to make progress. And now, if we go back, I think things will be different.
God, man, that was
Oops.
good.
Although I'm now having a hard time getting back to the central area. Oh my god. What is... Like, seriously, dude. This place, man. That's... Like, with a dungeon this awful, who would even want to beat this game? Like, wouldn't you rather just give up? Oh, let's try and take this guy down in melee. Well, he took down all of our spells.
Oops.
But we killed him. We killed this guy too. Let's get our spells back. Let's cure Roderick. What's this? Okay, there are obviously enemies of that type in there. So let's do this. Okay, we can shoot them down if it's only these. Come on, come on. Okay, okay.
Oops.
Now, this room, as you can see, is full of empty potion bottles.
Oops.
What you would do with this many potion bottles is frankly beyond me. Before I go forward, I do want to go back to... Who's this? What are you doing? Power liches are being annoying. Okay, you, my friend, have overstayed your welcome. Are they being spawned in constantly by something? I think that might be what's happening. Because we just killed 3 greater liches and now there are 3 more.
Yes, we got it.
Okay. Let's... What is going on with this room? Something is
Yes.
spawning greater liches. Either that or they are phasing through the wall. And it's hard to know what's going on because something is... Okay, let's... yeah, okay. They are just simply appearing on the map. Okay. Okay, so let's get out of this. Oh my god. Let's get out of this room. I wanted to go back here because I wanted to go back to the room with that other big room. Like, this map is simply unreadable. Because how do I get back in here is the question. And the answer is totally unknown to me. I'm gonna have to set a beacon here. And I'm gonna have to portal and get some healing while I think about what exactly
Can we assist you?
I'm gonna do now. Because at this point, even looking at a map online isn't gonna help. It'll tell me where the thing is, but getting there is the hard part, right? Because you still have to interpret this abomination of a map that the game has somehow decided is good enough for you to read. Come on, what? So, okay, maybe if I go up, maybe that'll do something. Okay, maybe that has done something. Okay, now we're in here, And now the thing that was blue is now red. Let's save our game again. Now if we click on it, it says the way has been cleared again without really giving us any useful information. And trying to... Okay, this is totally useless. To make progress now we have to go... Man. Seriously, who would subject another person to something like this? Who but a psychopath of the highest order? Okay. We don't need to... We don't need to go up there, but maybe there's some other path? Okay, there's this pathway which just ends. Okay. 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 Set my beacon here. Excuse me, what? Oh. Okay, yeah, now we go here. Pieces of garbage. Okay, I'm gonna look up the walkthrough because I suspect that I'm bashing my head against a wall, fighting against infinitely spawning enemies. Okay, let... Hang on. Let me open up a different map, which maybe has a better illustration of where exactly to go and what to do. Okay, come on. Okay, here we go. Nope, this map is even worse. Okay, so I think...
Oops.
Yeah, this is... Yeah, they're just constantly spawning in. Can we at least cause them to stop spawning by not going in this room? Because I want these enemies to at least not be
Yes, we got him.
distracting me when I'm doing other things. Alright, let's kill this guy and see what happens. There's still more of them, because of course there are. Let's set our beacon here. Just... Who is hitting us? No, seriously, who did that? Let's keep an eye on the map and see if more enemies are just gonna pop in if we don't enter this room. Doesn't look like it. Another greater lich has bitten the dust. Okay. Now we're in the difficult part. It's always disconcerting when when after everything we've gone through I say that now it's the difficult part. So let's just kill as many of these. Alright, now let's move out before something awful can happen. Okay. What do we do? Yeah, we need to go in there and start clearing out this array of enemies. But before we can do anything, let's cast some power cures. We have our mana, so I'm not gonna go back to town to heal. We'll cast our power. We'll even cast Day of Protection. Although no doubt it's gonna immediately be voided. Alright. Promising start. Oh, here is where the party is happening. So what I'll do is do that, and with my next attack with Zoltan, I'll target these guys with a Dragon's Breath. That was a good hit. Okay, this is going... Oh my god. You piece of trash. This one immune enemy is blocking the damage for everyone. How does that even work? This is what should be happening. Okay. Cast. Why are you not doing proper damage? Come on. Okay, now we should be able to do this. But you need to actually do proper damage with your spells.
Yes, we got it.
Okay, and my mouse has died once again. Let me just resuscitate it. Okay. This is Are they? I was gonna say, is he immune to physicals suddenly? But looks like I guess we just missed a couple of times. Power liches, we can just shoot. Okay, and we're gonna have to cast another shared life. And let's rush them down. Bad idea. Because there were more enemies in the background than I was prepared for. Let's now portal back. It may even be at the point where we have to literally just rest.
Closed.
Yep, it's closed, and This is also gonna be closed.
I think it's closed.
You think it's closed. Okay, well, let's... wait. And let's cast our buffs again. Cast into protection again. Alright.
Can we assist you? Luck be with you.
Alright. Oh, this terrible eye is gonna have a terrible time.
Yeah.
Alright, now that our exit and re-entry has prompted these guys to reset to their original locations, let's take them down with ease. Alright. Another guy is seeming like he wants to join us from this room. Hopefully we can kill this thing without causing more people to spawn.
Yes, we got him.
Okay. That's good. It's even given us a green indicator, although we know there are more enemies. Those eyes are... Okay, the Lich King. Finally, we found the unique enemy. I was gonna say, these eyes are able to target us, but I'm not sure if we can target them. Some Joker has... Okay, you know what? Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go like this. I'm gonna skip your turn. You are gonna cast Dragon's Breath against this guy. That is good. Now the rest of you, we can fireball. Our AoE is being wasted against the Lich King. But once he's dead, we'll
Alright, we got him.
once he's dead, we'll be hitting multiple targets like this.
Alright, we got him.
That collection of power liches is going down. And this last guy we can just shoot down.
Alright, we got him.
Okay, once again we have a green indicator, which is immediately turned back to yellow. What does this sign say? Fires of the Dead. Here is Memory Crystal Delta. One of our quest items. There's another thing. Another thing over there. There are more enemies. Okay. Oh, I guess if you click on it, then it resets. We'll have to see where enemies might be in this place. Let's cast our buffs. So, let's remind ourselves. Enemies were close to here. But if we move back, they're not. So somewhere in this direction. What about here? If we go down, does it become green? No. So somewhere in these parts.
We can't rest here.
Okay. We've narrowed it down. And possibly up there. Although how do we get up there is a question that I don't yet have the answer to. Maybe you get up there from the outside, which is entirely possible. Before we mess with that, let's see if we can, let's see what this will do. I think this might teleport us. It's possible. So let's cast our buffs. Let's cast Day of the Gods. Let's save our game. Indeed, it does teleport us. But this place is empty. Now these sarcophagi, I believe, if we loot them, will... Yeah, you're even asked, do you want to steal from the dead? If you loot them, you will lose reputation. This is the podium with the Book of Liches, I think. And that's all it took to destroy it.
I don't know.
What's on the ground?
Ho!
That's actually not bad.
Ho!
Almighty Crown of the Sky. That's actually pretty good. Do you have only one thing that regenerates hit points? Alright, so I'll have you hold on to this until you find something else that regenerates hit points.
Got it.
What's in this chest? Well, what is this?
Aha!
Nothing. Okay. Okay. So I'm not gonna loot these sarcophagi, but we at least know that they're there in case we want. But I am interested in preserving my reputation, and now I'm gonna test my hypothesis about whether to access that area with the last enemies we indeed have to do what I thought, which is to go to that area from the outside. To get there, we first need to go down here, through here, and I think this is a door that opened. The game didn't do a good job of letting us know that. I think the wheelchair ramp that I mentioned was on this side. I do believe... Oh god. Yeah, okay, I think that's it. Over there. Indeed, here is the end of the ramp. If we go up. And if we go this way, we are now above this area, which had a whole bunch of liches and other enemies that we took a few shots at before we gave up on this part of the map. And indeed, it looks like a few enemies are camped out over here.
Yeah!
And now we are once again getting a green indicator. But let's... Before we end things... Yeah, I could tell there's a secret situation. What's on the ground here?
Very nice.
Armageddon? Good.
Ho!
Armageddon again?
Ho!
I'm detecting a pattern here.
Very nice.
4 spellbooks of Armageddon.
Very nice.
That's something we could sell. 2 more decks of fate. Alright, now finally I think we might be done with this dungeon. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put this video on pause and just walk around a little bit just to confirm, and once I have an answer for you, I will be back. Alright, so I will see you in a bit. Alright, I spent literally half an hour, that's how long it took to cover enough ground to confirm that this area was fully clear. I spared you that. Along the way, I clicked on some more of the crystals. Now that I understand how they work, and I found a few more on the sapphire. I think sapphire was one I already found, but I mistakenly put it in Serena's inventory to sell, thinking that it was just a diamond, because it's hard to at first glance tell them apart. But I have those. I also found a ruby, which looked pretty cool. This purple topaz looks nice, and one or two more of these might be new. I've also arranged them like this to give me a bit more space. And that's all I'm gonna say about that for now. It is 10:56 p.m. We are gonna walk outside, and we are gonna go to Darkmoor Village. Not take any falling damage because Featherfall is still active. We're gonna find...
Hi.
Where is the person who gave us this quest? 'Cause we are gonna indeed turn it in.
Hi.
We don't want to talk to you.
Hello.
We don't want to talk to you. There's an enemy who is being irritating. Let's just take these two out. And
Closed.
let's see. Am I gonna have
Good
to...
day.
I'm just gonna look up on the Darkmoor map. By the way, while I was on pause, looked at the length of the recording. It was 2 hours, 5 minutes, and a bit at the time that I put this video on pause, which actually is not as long as I thought it would be. It legitimately felt like 3.5 hours, if not more. So the quest is where is this guy? Come on. It's Terry Ross. Thank you for telling me his name, but just tell me where he is. Okay, he's kind of in the... on the eastern edge.
Good day.
Close to where we are, but he might be on top. Oh god, come on. Come on. This might be him.
Hello.
Here we go. Let's turn in this quest. He says it's incredible. He didn't expect us to be able to do it. And now that the Book of Liches is gone, the Necromancer's Guild here in Enroth will slowly fade away. All thanks to us. What did he give us? Did he give us money? Let me save the game here, and let me load my autosave. Yeah, he gave us 5,000 gold. We also get some more reputation for doing that. Alright. Now, with that done, we are finally done with this dungeon, and I am never going back to it ever again. Except, possibly, maybe, if I missed a secret, which there's a very large chance that I did. So I'll save it for that video, although I would then have to do this before the dungeon resets. So starting on Sunday, January 14th, 11:67, we are on a 2-year timer where I don't necessarily have to end the game, but I do have to at least do the video where I show all the secrets that I haven't shown yet. At least if I want to show any secrets in this area without having to deal with all the enemies again. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. That's something to worry about in a future episode. We are, of course, ready to train. We'll hold on to our levels for now. Next video, we are going to be doing another one of these 3 memory crystals. And honestly, it doesn't matter which one we do. All of these areas are equal in terms of how challenging the monsters are inside them, but also the map layout, and you won't have anything as irritating as you did in Castle Darkmoor, which is why I wanted to just get it out of the way. And we're also going to hold on to the memory crystals until we have all 4 of them. So this quest is going to stay in our inventory for a bit. So anyway, with that done, I think it's finally time to bring this video to a close. I hope my frustration didn't put you off too much, but those who've played the game, I think, will cut me a bit of slack, because it really is not a fun dungeon. It's... if anyone claims to like this dungeon, they're lying. They're just not telling you the truth, or possibly they are serial killers. One of the two. Either way, you should avoid them and just excuse yourself and back away slowly if you ever encounter a person who ever claims that they liked Castle Darkmoor from Might and Magic 6. Anyway, that's, I think, gonna be it for this video. When we come back, I will be in a much better mood, knowing that this dungeon is forever behind us, and we will be hunting down another one of these memory crystals, which I haven't even talked much about this yet. It's a pretty cool aesthetic, though, don't you think? We're gonna be hunting down another one of these, and which one we're gonna hunt down, I will leave as a surprise until the next video. So, I hope to see you then. So until then, take care.